I can't believe Callaway did this with their brand new line of Opus Wedges. There's many things I can't believe, but we're gonna start off with this. They're what it looks like to be doing away with the Jaws line. If you go on their website, well, it might not be there now, but just the other day they were having massive sales of the Jaws line of wedges. And my guess is, probably accurately, that's because they're making room for Opus. Jaws is out, Opus is in. The CB and that stuff, believe is going to remain the same. But now we've got this, and why the name Opus, by the way? Well, according to the Callaway people, it's like a more classic name, kind of like a real classical music saying, the Opus, you know, that kind of stuff. So they're going classic now, out of like that aggressive mode into classical. This feels good, sounds good, but are they good? There's a couple things in here I'm shocked by. Good and not good. I got them all too, so let's do it. Currently, we have an all chrome model. I'm told they're gonna do a raw finish at some point. And then we have this platinum blue, believe it or not. It's not black, it's platinum blue. So I do dig the two colors. Here's what Callaway's claiming with the Opus Wedge. They have a new spin gen face technology. That's important because the ball is going to hit the face, so I'm curious about that. And they call it the most aggressive groove in golf. And what they say is there are more groove edges on the face. It seems like everybody's putting more grooves on the face these days, which, if I counted correctly, we have 17 grooves to be exact. Some wedges, other companies have more, some have less, but more groove edges is what they are doing for your spin and control abilities. And they're doing what they call a quartz blast for more roughness on the face. And what's cool, and I'm really curious about this, is they have angled micro grooves on the face. So these are the main grooves, and then going this way are these angled micro grooves. What does that do? Well, when you open the face up, then those angled grooves turn this way so they look more like regular grooves. They're just really micro, and they grab the ball so you can open the face and still get the spin going in the direction that you're hoping for. And we're going to test both. This is the Opus Platinum. On the Opus Platinum, what they've done is they've added a tungsten weight, a 17-gram weight up here on the top line. What that does is it moves your center of gravity up, which will in turn give you a lower launch angle with higher spin. Sounds good, but is it? So you can obviously get these in pretty much most loft, lie, bounce configurations that you want. I don't really care what a wedge does on the golf course with full shots. This is where we care about, the short area. This is where you're gonna score with these things. We're gonna trust, okay? I think it's a good thing here that we could trust Callaway that they're gonna fly right for you. They're gonna go the distance you need them to go. You're gonna be comfortable with all that. But here is where we're looking for everything. So I currently have that 56 Opus Platinum here, opening that face up, testing those angled micro grooves. And so far, I like the feel I get off this turf. Let's see if I just keep it square, what we got. Whew. I gotta say, it is coming out a lot lower. Okay, now we have the, this is the Opus non-platinum, just regular. It's a platinum blue color, but it doesn't have the tungsten 17-gram weight up top. So we should see a difference with this versus the other one. You can definitely see the height difference. Well, here's just the regular. Same exact thing with that 17-gram tungsten weight on the top line. Little bit different window you hit. I do like what they did here with that weight up there. You can definitely feel that. I mean, 17 grams is a lot, so it's moving that center of gravity way up, which is knocking that ball way down. Now I've got the Opus 60-degree T-grind. This thing's pretty sick looking, I love it. They have a MiM technology as well. Metal injection molding for how they construct the face. It's supposed to be better, that's all I know. Let's keep all the technical stuff out. It's a unique way they do it. Metal injection molding. It's supposed to make it more accurate, more better for you. What I like to do when I'm testing out a wedge to see if it's really good is use the one I'm going to use the most around the green. So we're going to hit the 60 here, bunker, and around, because from there I can work to my other wedges. If I hate the 60, I'm not going to go the rest of the lineup. But if I like the 60, then we can go to the others. So far it's got a pretty good feel. I do like, for me, the lower bounce. And the grind's good because I can open up the face and close the face down. So everybody's different in their bounce preferences. Bounce is how far this comes below the leading edge here. So 6 degrees, that's not very much. So that's for a very shallow angle of attack. If you come down steeper, you might need 12 degrees or 14. Let's go in the bunker. Okay. It's always a good sign when the first one comes out pretty nice. Oh, that was even better. Oh, that's crispy. Whew. If you just immediately hit bad shots out of the bunker with a wedge, it just might not be right for you. So far so good. They did a good thing on this one with that T-grind by carving some off the back edge and the heel. So when you're in that bunker, you can get your hands low down here and that heel doesn't dig in. So this would be one of the shots I'd want to mess around with when testing wedges, because it's scary, right? You're on the course. If you are got any nerves at all, they're going to show up right here. And those little micro groove deals here, in this shot, I'm opening that face up. So those micro grooves are going to come into play here and help grab that ball and give me a little bit extra control, we hope. Now, there is something about this that I think, for now, Callaway, I think they missed the boat on it, and we'll talk about that coming up here in a sec. But I still got the 60 here. And these, you know, it's user preference. Do you like a 60 or something else on those types of shots? I prefer a 60. And I'm really concerned mostly about turf interaction. That one felt good. That felt good. And I like how it's coming out low with the 60. I can move that ball even forward in my stance and still get not too high of a shot. It's just a nice little arc. The shape of it's really nice. It's got a little radius down here, a little arc. The toe, so you can get in here and the toe's not gonna dig when you scooch in close to the ball. So when I come in here on these and I get really close and I lift my hands up so I don't dig the heel in, the toe doesn't dig in either. Just wish they did one more thing to this. And I think it would be a home run if they did. We're gonna be back here. I wanna see how some of these perform from 50, 60 yards away. Let's first start off with our 60. This would be my natural, let's say, go-to to a shot right here from 50, 60 yards. That feels good off the turf. Those are nice. That's easy to hit. I'm excited about Opus because I do like the classic look. I do like the classic feel. They feel better to me than the Jaws wedges felt. They are a player's wedge, so therefore, you know, somebody who wants more creative options around the greens. If you really struggle with chipping, then you might need that big fat sole like that CB wedge that they make. This is the Platinum now. Man, when you go to that 17, you could feel the weight on that head. It is another level. It's not heavy, but compared to the regular, you feel it. I like that Platinum. You can really feel it. Now I know what you're thinking. Those balls aren't spinning. I know. What we're gonna do now is use our real balls. We're gonna clear off this spot, hit these with our balls to really get an idea of what kind of interaction we get between ball and club face and green reaction. Here we go. We'll start with the 60-degree. What kind of spin we get out of here. Oh, hello. Made the first one. Went in. That was a low, that was with the 60 regular Opus. Low flight, first one went in. All right. Now we'll go the Opus Platinum with the tungsten weight. If there was ever a case for range ball versus real ball, that was it. All right. I like that low flight of that. Yeah, I like that flight. This is good. I like the launch it's coming out at. That bites. I mean, I landed it just off the green and it hits the green and bites. The soldier that went in. All right, here's the thing I wish they had done, because I think these are beautiful, nearly perfect wedges. Why did they not do a full face wedge? I love that full face look. Look, a lot of people, no matter how good you are or not, you might strike it way out here on the toe. And I'd like some grooves and micro angled grooves out here too. It's nearly a perfect wedge. I think they could have just totally knocked it out of the park if they just turned their machine up a little bit and it went a little farther out. Don't know why they didn't do that. It's good. It's not perfect. I don't know if I'm gonna put it in my bag. This is the summer of the wedge. I've tested a lot of videos coming out about new wedges, and stay tuned to find out which one goes in my bag. This is, as they all are, in the running, but that just might hold it back for me. Let me know your thoughts. Link below for everything. Love you guys. See you next time.